Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're doing okay. I'm trying to wake up still this Saturday morning. I'm usually not on Saturday or on this early, but since I'm going to be busy probably most of the rest of the day, I figured, well, let's just go ahead and hop on. That's a long intro video. Okay. Yeah, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. Sunday is usually my streaming day on the weekend, but since I'm busy tomorrow this weekend, we're doing it today. Okay, so we're doing pasta this time. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ah, okay. So this is similar, more similar mechanics to like the ice cream one. Okay. Okay. Alright. To the build station. Okay. Alright. Okay. 5 meatballs. 1, 3, 4, 5. I accidentally put 2 in the same spot, but they're on the plate. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Accidentally messed up a little bit on the build, but I think we're okay. Okay. Long pasta, whatever the hell that is. Alfredo. Pardon me. Na, 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 na. Okay. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. Tomorrow, Spirit and me and my dad will be doing a show thing. Right? It makes me, like, I immediately, when I was cooking that breadstick, I was like, I want some Olive Garden breadsticks so bad. I was thinking the same. Exactly the same. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And they wanted a breadstick. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Fazoli's, as Spirit likes to call it, is the poor man's Olive Garden. It's still good, though. What's wrong with it? What do you mean? I built it to your specification. Well, that's gonna tick me off till I figure out what the problem was. But yeah, we haven't been to Olive Garden in forever, actually. It's been a long time. Makes me want Olive Garden. Damn it. We'll skip that for now. Okay, so this game has a shop. Just out of curiosity, what can you buy? Cook boosters. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Gnocchi. That is so good. But yeah, since we're going to be indisposed tomorrow, today's the day. And then Monday should be normal. Normal streaming day. Although Spirit will not be joining us tomorrow. Due to personal reasons. But we will still try to have a good time. Gnocchi. And I need to measure something for our dad. I gotta remember to do that. So he's got time to answer my question. And I'm going to try to get back to you today too, Spirit, because it has to do with our packing situation today. Because, so we don't have to take 3 cars this time, I asked Dad if he thought my stuff would fit in the back of his truck. Because if it does, then I'll just ride with him. And then you can have your car, of course, since you're going to have the kiddos and stuff. And, that way we don't have to take 3 cars. Since Dad doesn't have nearly as much junk as we do when it comes to these things. I wasn't quite halfway, but close enough. This sauce it up. Okay, and then they want mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4 mushrooms and a breadstick. I think that's a good amount of sauce. There's still some pasta that doesn't have any. Okay. Yeah, because I just figured, you know, which I know why in this situation, but I was just like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't want us to have to take 3 cars if we don't have to, so. But he wants me to measure the height of the cart. Because worst case scenario, I could rearrange stuff in the cart that's sticking up. But yeah, he wanted me to measure the cart because I asked if it would fit under the thingamabob. Oh yeah, that is a good point. Yep. I was going to say, he usually does, but I can't remember what you said he has going on, but something going on this time. 'Tis an unusual occurrence. Okay. Alright, so now let's get all 3 of these going here. Oh, what do you want? You want that. Okay. And they want all these cooked the same. Yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't remember. I knew it was something that doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, I agree. This makes me want breadsticks and stuff. Yeah. Got that halfway through like they want you to. I need to remember to stagger these a little more. They're a little too close together, but it'll be okay. At least I don't have to hold them each while they're draining. They can just hang out there and drain. There we go. To the build station. Okay, and they want this. Oops, there we go. Sauce. And Parmesan cheese, I assume is what this is. And 5 meatballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meatballs. And a garlic bread. I'm not really. Spirit kind of is, I would say, because they go to baseball games and stuff. I'm not so much. My problem with a lot of like sports stuff is, like how long the games are. Oh, are they doing bad? Oh, I screwed up. Whoops. Oh, shit. Okay. Pardon my language. I screwed up. This one's gonna be screwed up. My bad. My bad. There we go. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, she won't judge. Crap. I accidentally screwed up the picky one, too. We don't judge. We're not those kind of sports people. Yeah, I screwed that up. I'm gonna get in trouble. Yep. Sorry, bro. My bad. My bad. Forgot to switch the tags when I was making it. Yeah. Ah. Oh, we have clothes. Neat. Okay. Continue. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Sure. Yeah. Na 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 na. Cheese sauce. Nice. Yeah, this is making me really want Olive Garden. I'm with Spirit on this one. Made a terrible error. Okay. Take order. Oh, yeah. That sounds super good. Probably need to get some upgrades here shortly, too. Mmm. Yeah, our family, like, Dad watched football, but I don't recall anyone in our family really, like, I mean, Grandma's side of the family is more baseball-esque, if you will, and my grandfather went to some games, but we weren't so much. Oh, no. I've just never been a big sports person, but my big thing with baseball is, like, sometimes it can go on forever. And I just do not have the patience. I wish I did, but I just don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got some good pasta. They want this sauce. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then they wanted a breadstick, so we'll let that go. What's wrong with your pasta? That is what you wanted, bro. Okay. Okay, so we need 2 of those and 1 of this. Okay. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. How unfortunate. Let's do a look at something real quick. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have to speed some of this stuff up. But yeah, we've discovered that I'm okay at like a hockey game. I don't mind hockey, but that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. We'll see. You never know. Mine isn't, because Prometheus... Yeah, I was gonna say, he put a message in here a little bit ago. So he's not sleeping. Mm-hmm. Spread the sauce. And then they did not want anything else. No meatballs or nothing. Right? But luckily, Spirit's job isn't too, strenuous. Oh, missed a spot. What the heck is Tour of Italy? I have no idea what that is. I like that they do like the unlimited pasta and all that stuff, so if you're like really hungry, you can just go for that. I don't know what Tour of Italy is. I don't think we've ever ordered that. Sir, what is the problem? Jerks. Jerks. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know if I could eat all that even if I wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that would be a sharing situation for sure. That'd be like, we're all ordering our own stuff, but then we have this to share. I like all of those things. Let's see. Whoops. Visit shop. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money yet. Okay, so we're still gonna need to make a little more to upgrade. Yeah, we haven't been in a while. Like, we've gone together before, but I know last time I went, it was just with Prometheus. But yeah, it makes me want Olive Garden, man. Da 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 da. Okay. Okay. Mhm. I'm getting into the groove of cooking all the pasta. Do a little stir stir. There we go. And that one will be next. Let's see, Alfredo sauce. Also, speaking of pasta, which I think it came out pretty good, but I assume it's seasonal based on the flavor, but we got from Aldi's pumpkin chipotle pasta sauce. It's actually really good. Because I was afraid it was going to be like oh no, I screwed up again. Damn it. Okay. Crap. But it was actually very good. I screwed up. They're gonna be upset. Yeah. Oh, nice. I was gonna say, I think there's some kind of Oktoberfest thing going on in our town this weekend, too. I believe. I feel like I saw something on Facebook about that. Oh, he's cool with it. Okay, bro. Sorry about that. Of course. You cannot have Oktoberfest without the beer and such. But of course. Of course, of course. I've never been to an Oktoberfest, honestly. Oh, nice. Here we go. There we go. As I said, get on the plate. Alright, tomato sauce. Ta-ta. There we go. What is the problem? That is what you wanted. Picky people. What is the problem? I feel like the weight is the problem that they're having a problem about. As I say, I hope we have fall weather coming too, because... oh boy. Which it looks like all next few weeks. It's exactly right. That is exactly right. It's like, shut up and eat it. I understand that you didn't like having to wait a little bit, but pasta takes time, and I don't have enough tip money yet to do any upgrades. Ugh. It flagged you because you said shut up. It thought you were being aggressive or whatever the hell it said. You're good. I allowed the message. Listen, as we've said before, I would rather the mod be a little too strict and we can, you know, let the stuff through that's not a problem versus a little too loose and people be saying out-of-pocket stuff in our chat that's inappropriate. That's what I say. That's what me and Spirit and any other mods are here for. We will make sure it gets through. Golly, golly. But yeah, there's so many of these games. I like these games. Silly little repetitive food cooking games are my jam in life. I know. It's like, wait a second. I feel like you said a little too much. Yep. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I really hope we're gonna have to see. Because I might not be able to play that for a month or so, depending. Because, I don't know if everyone else has heard, but, like, I use Xbox, so I had the Ultimate Pass, or whatever the heck that is. And, they recently, they just skyrocketed the price to, like, $30, so I switched to Premium. The only thing I'm concerned about is having access still to, the games that I was playing that were on Game Pass. I might lose access to them. So if that's the case, we might not be able to play any of those for a month or so while I decide if I'm going to switch back or not. Which I might have to for streaming purposes. I might have to, keep the other. That I'm not surprised by. I'm not surprised they're getting a Halloween update. Right? Which I personally think it's ridiculous. That's my opinion. Because if I read correctly, they are justifying upping the price because they added some Fortnite thing and like Ubisoft Plus or something. And I was just like, how about instead of upping the price for everybody, how about you just have like another tier level of people that want that stuff? Because no offense to Fortnite and whatnot, but I don't play that. And then the Ubisoft games, like, Ubisoft games are good, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I could purchase them if I really wanted to play what, you know what I mean? Like, it just seems like an excuse, really, to up their price again for no reason. So I dropped down to Premium, so we'll see if that affects anything that we normally play on stream. If it does, I might have to, you know, justify doing the Ultimate, unfortunately. So, we shall see. Because that's the only thing I'm wondering about, like, because, like, Disney Dreamlight, for example, I'm pretty sure that's on Game Pass is how I'm playing it. So, I'm concerned that I will lose access to it once I no longer have Ultimate membership. Which, luckily, I do have another expense going away that's about the same price as the Xbox Ultimate, so, I mean, I could justify paying that for it, but, you know. I don't know. I'm not surprised. And I just find that whole thing so ironic, too, like, with the streaming services prices going up. Because it's just like, the whole reason you know, people started going to streaming services was because commercials on cable and stuff getting too expensive, blah, blah, blah. And now, you know, it's like the streaming services are turning into that. And it's just like, you're kind of forgetting the reason why people came to you in the first place. Like, they're getting greedy. And there's just no reason for it. Like, because I feel like they'd make a lot more money in the long run. You know, having the cheaper prices like they used to. And, you know, you'll get more subscribers that way. And them adding the tiers now with, like, the ads or no ads, like, that's ridiculous. It's like, y'all are forgetting, you know. Mm-hmm. And that's why people, you know, which hopefully the rest of them don't get on board, but like with the Netflix not wanting to do the password sharing thing anymore, it's like, people do that because your crap is expensive. So people would rather password share and just share an account, you know. And like, what, you're just being greedy that you also want to stop people from doing that. It's dumb. Yeah, with YouTube, with the, which I don't have. What's wrong, ma'am? I don't have YouTube Premium, but like, I see an ad every 2 seconds, and it's just like, you know. And I can tell YouTube, like, they're trying to annoy us all enough that we will go to Premium. Because I remember back in the day when they first started doing ads on YouTube, you know, you'd have a video, you'd have maybe 1, 2, 3 minute ad for the whole video, and that was fine. It was okay. I can deal with that. But now there's like 5 or 6 in a video, and they're like 3 minutes long each, and it's just irritating. Like, I deal with it because I refuse to pay for YouTube Premium, but I can see that they're like trying to up the ads so they can irritate people into getting the premium, and it's terrible. Like, and I don't know, like, I don't think there are commercials on my videos on YouTube currently because I'm not monetized on there or anything. So I don't think there are. But yeah, that's gonna gut me, honestly. Even though I would make money from it, if I get to the point where I am allowed to make money on YouTube, you know, I'm gonna be sad to make people sit through ads. Since I hate ads. Ooh, grated mozzarella. Oh, give me just a second. I got some kind of weird text message. Hold on. Is it important? No. Okay. But yeah, that's why we share streaming services. Because, like, Spirit pays for a couple. I pay for a couple. Heck, my dad pays for a couple that he lets us have access to. And yeah, it's just crazy. The only one I have that's cheap, and I feel like it's because it's not a mainstream app that, like, everybody uses, is Viki. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's like Asian dramas. Like those Asian shows from all those countries. Yeah, their subscription's like $9.99 a month. That's the cheapest one I have. And I feel like it's because God and everybody doesn't use it. But yeah, the rest of them are just getting out of control. And now it looks like I don't quite understand what's happening, but is Hulu getting absorbed into Disney Plus? Like, are they taking Hulu over? Because if that's the case, then I might just have to start helping Spirit pay for Disney Plus, because If they absorb my Hulu, that's one of the ones I pay for. Oh, you can? That's cool. Well, I was going to say, we'll keep an eye on that, and let's just wait and see. Because right now, obviously, Hulu still exists. So, we will, we'll figure out what to do if that situation presents itself. But yeah, that's ridiculous, too. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That is... I'm gonna have to learn the controls all over again, because I've completely forgotten all of them. Yeah, that's another one we need to pop back into. Which, that's another Game Pass one, I think. So we're gonna see how this new membership works out, because... Let me get both of these draining real quick. Okay, put those over there. Let's go ahead and take some orders here. I have them both on my favorites. Or on my, what do you call it? My wish list on Steam. So I just have I have other games that I'm prioritizing getting first. Just because those were games that I really wanted. So, because I bought a couple games yesterday that once I get a new cord for my controller, we can go ahead and start, because that's the other thing. I've been needing to get a new cord for my controller, so I've been avoiding all the games that require it. But I did buy a couple games that were on sale yesterday that I had my eye on, so we will get to them. Alright. As I say, that is exactly what you ordered, ma'am. I know you had to wait a little bit, but that's definitely what you ordered. I know, I hate that so much. Really? Ma'am, really? Um, yeah, I hate that. Or like you get into bed and like you didn't have to go to the bathroom when you got in bed. And you get comfortable and then your bladder decides you need to pee. And it's like, really? Really? Because you didn't need to pee a second ago. I'll probably have to try these soon. We're racking up tickets there. Okay, let's look at the shop again. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Yep. Or it's like an hour before you need to get up or whatever if you have to work. And that's when you get in the most comfortable sleep of your life that you have to pull yourself out of. It's the worst. It's the worst. Ooh. We have cheesy bread now. Oh, man. Yep, I hate it. But yeah, we have to go out and get groceries today. We need to tidy a little bit around the house because while my dad is not judgy, I don't want him to think our house is dirty. And there's some things we haven't vacuumed in a bit, and I need to clean the kitchen. Just little stuff, nothing crazy. This isn't like a hoard situation or anything like that. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? But especially since we were gone last weekend for a few days. My work gave me a heart attack because we were gone. I think we'd been gone a day. We were in Mississippi on our way down to Louisiana on Friday. And I saw like a meeting pop up with my two supervisors, my manager and another manager, on my work thing. And I was like, what the heck? And I literally got a hold of them, panicked about it. And something had happened. Some error had occurred. But it wasn't like a huge deal. But I was like, can we just have a meeting today while I'm on PTO? Because I will obsess over this the whole time I'm out here, and it will drive me nuts. So, luckily it turned out not to be that big of a deal, but oh my god. And my supervisor told me later, she was like, yeah, the other supervisor put that meeting up and not me. And I asked her not to do that again because you're my, I'm your supervisor. I'm your manager. So she shouldn't have done that. Like, I should have done it and then invited her. And I was like, it's fine, but yeah, that was some crazy stuff. Oh, I need another spaghetti. Oh, wait. Okay. 3 cheese. I just accidentally cooked an extra spaghetti, but oh well, I guess. Well, and they didn't schedule it to happen on my vacation, but, like, they just made the mistake of... Oh, my bad. Well, I say made mistake loosely, but... like, my work email is attached to my personal email, so she made the mistake of setting it, and I saw it. But also, like I said, my other manager was like, yeah, that was a meeting I should have set, because she said she would have waited till I got back to set it. And we even went over it again, and she was like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. And she was even like, you know, at this point, I'm not even 100% sure that it was your error and not the system's error, because the computer system we work on, the software is like this program that's not the latest in technology. So, and we had a bunch more issues like flare up while I was out. So we were talking about it like on Thursday, I think it was, and she was like, yeah, you know, I'm not even 100% sure that that you did it, so we're not even gonna go over it because I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I was like, oh, okay. So oh yeah, like because I've had jobs, and even this job where I've been in, I hate to say trouble because it makes me sound like a child, but like something's happened where I've been in actual like trouble, and and so now, like, every time, and my supervisor, my direct manager, she knows that, because she actually tries to accommodate for that, which I appreciate. Like, she knows I get anxious if stuff like that happens. So yeah, she was like, yeah, that shouldn't have gone down like that. What did I do, like, this time that the meeting was about? So it's hard to describe, but basically I had worked on an item. I'll just say it like that. I had worked on an item, and it involved a document that had one drug on it, I'll say. And I guess when the thing went through that I would use for processing, it added multiple drugs that weren't on that document to the thing. And so the client was informed of it, and then when they went to look, it was incorrect, and they were upset about that. But our system's also been having issues. Like, we have a bug going on right now, which I think is the main reason that my supervisor was like, yeah, it might not have even been you that did it. We have a bug going on right now where it's like tagging stuff that's incorrect and trying to make us add it and all that. So who knows? So yeah, she was like, it's not that serious. I'm not even sure that you made this mistake. She was like, I'm not even 100% this was a human error situation. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, it turned out not to be that bad. But yeah, that stuff makes me paranoid. Like, so seeing that meeting pop up while I was out, it's just like, yeah, we gotta... And I'm thankful that they were willing to meet with me while I was on PTO. Because I didn't think they would offer that. So I'm very thankful that they, like, rearranged their schedules to meet with me, like, an hour later. Because, yeah, that would have driven me nuts. And the other manager, you know, that did the meeting, when we got on, the first thing she said was like, this could have waited, it was not that serious. And I was just like, yeah, but I would have drove myself nuts, so we're just gonna do it now. So I was like in the hotel bathroom having this meeting. But anyway, so yeah, turned out to not be a big problem, so. Yeah, that's exactly what I told him. I was like, You know, I appreciate that it wasn't a big deal, but obviously it was a big deal enough that y'all set a meeting about it, and it'll drive me crazy the whole time. And at that point, I had like 4 or 5, I can't remember, more days to go before I would be back to work. And it's like, no, we gotta handle this now. God dang it. But yeah, so luckily it didn't turn out to be so bad. And, you know, and my supervisor even told me later, it's like the main thing we were, you know, happy with was your attitude towards it. You didn't get defensive, like, oh, I could never make a mistake. You were just like, okay, I've made a mistake, possibly. Let's go over it so we can prevent it from happening again. So, but yeah, she was just like, I'm not even 100% convinced that you are the one that made the error. And also, the item in question was a month old, meaning I'd worked on it a month ago and it was just now coming up. And she was just like, you're not going to be able to remember that. So it's like, you know, what am I going to do? I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do one more, guys. Let's do one more day of pastaing. But yeah, I normally don't like to talk about work on stream, which luckily that I'm not saying where I work or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, stuff happens. We're human. Stuff happens. You know, my main thing that I didn't like is someone else got chewed out for my mistake because I'm not like a customer facing worker anymore at this company. So I don't like that because I've been the customer facing person that got yelled at for someone else's mistake. And I don't like that I got someone else yelled at for something I did, but yeah. So, but yeah, I've got a little time to do a little extra. Oh yeah, we'll definitely want the boosters for this game. Okay. I mean, hey, don't we all, if we worked in a restaurant, wish there was a cook faster button? I know I do. I'd be like, yes, please sign me up for that. All these pastas sound really good, by the way. Yeah! I don't know why we got 85% on the cook, but here we are. Here we are. Yeah. We like some cheering committee. Oh, do a little stir stir. Oh no, the food critic! The food critic is here. Oh wow, he wants all the stuff on his. Okay, let's get this one handled real quick. Might try to put the food critics through first. Ah. Listen. I need you to stop irritating me. Okay, so he wants 2, 3, 4, 5 meatballs, 2 chimkins, and 2 mushrooms. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing better than a cheer station that doesn't stop clapping. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you also want that. Alright. Yeah! We got a blue ribbon! Yeah! Nobody was unhappy today. And we got a ribbon, so we did good. Woohoo! As I say, that's pretty good, guys. We've done not too bad. Give me just a second. Yeah, pretty good. Let's play one of these real quick just to see. Why not? Alright. Ah, nice. Alright. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go for the day. Like I said, Monday should be regularly scheduled, and then for the next few weeks, it should be regularly scheduled Monday and Sunday, unless for some reason I decide to do something different, but it should be the same. So, I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, guys!